Hey everyone, welcome back to First-Hand Globetrotting. One thing you probably know about me from my videos is that I love sports. When I'm traveling around the world, one thing I always try to do is catch a local match of whatever sport's popular where I'm going. So of course, when I went to Argentina, you better believe I was going to a soccer game. The fact that I called it soccer instead of football is probably a dead giveaway that I'm North American, so soccer definitely isn't as popular here as it is everywhere else in the world. But I mean, come on, I'm in Argentina. There's no way that I'm going to miss out on a chance to see a soccer game in Argentina. Argentina is world famous for its love of soccer, so I was expecting big things and a great time. I was pretty fired up for this. And since I was in Buenos Aires, I had some of the most famous teams in Argentine soccer to choose from. Lots of good choices out there, lots of good experiences to choose from. But the problem was, getting tickets wasn't as easy as it is back home. You can't just log into the team website and buy some. Nope, not that easy. To make sure that rival fans don't get into brawls, only the home team fans can buy tickets. And that means you need to be a member of the home team's fan club. But luckily, I found a solution, and a really good solution. In Buenos Aires, there's a tour company that offers soccer tours. It's called LandingPadBA. I'll put the link in the description down below. There were a couple of other tour providers that did similar tours, but I only have experience with LandingPadBA, so they're the only ones that I can talk about. But I'm so glad I went with them. They were excellent, phenomenal, worth every penny. Overall, they made it an unforgettable experience. They handled getting me a club membership, they handled getting the tickets, they handled transportation, they handled everything so easy. The game I got tickets for was River Plate versus Cologne at River's home stadium, El Monumental. I don't know much about the league, but I did know that River Plate was one of the most famous and most successful teams in South America, so I was really excited about this one. To start off, before the game, they let me know all about the game day experience, and they brought up some things that I probably wouldn't have thought of as a North American, and that is what colors to wear and which ones not to wear. Remember the whole rival fans thing? Well, they made sure I wasn't rocking any Boca Juniors colors at the game or anything else that would get me in any trouble. On game day, they picked a bunch of us up in downtown Buenos Aires, took us out to a restaurant near the stadium for pregame empanadas and beers, and let us know some of the history of the team. The guide was a huge River fan, so he was hugely passionate about all of it. It was so much fun. Closer to game time, we headed to the stadium, and having the guide with us was a lifesaver. The crowds were huge, everyone is of course speaking Spanish, and there were 3 or 4 security checkpoints we had to go through before we got into the stadium. Having the guide there made the whole process smooth, easy, couldn't have asked for anything more. Anyway, so we get up to the stadium, we go into El Monumental, get to our seats, and we're ready to see what Argentine soccer is all about. So remember that whole rival fans thing I've been talking about throughout this video? Well, check out the barbed wire fence that surrounds the visiting fans section. I guess they want to keep the visitors safe. No fooling around in Argentina. Okay, so what about the game itself? In one word, amazing. The fans were singing and cheering all game long, the tour guides were teaching us the lyrics, telling us facts about the River team and the players, and just generally making the whole experience perfect. I mean, just listen along to this part with the fans singing along during the game. How cool is this? So yeah, that was my experience at a River Plate game in Buenos Aires. Even though I spoke almost no Spanish, didn't know the songs, didn't know much about the team, every River Plate fan I came across was nice, and it was great to be part of such an amazing experience. Was it everything I hoped for? Definitely. Would I do it again in a second? Definitely. Highly recommended. If you know some locals and get some tickets of your own, do it. But if you're like me and you have no experience with Argentine soccer and you just want a simple and easy way to get out and enjoy the game, then I definitely say give LandingPadBA a shot. If you're a sports fan and want to have the experience of a lifetime, then you definitely need to catch a game in Argentina. They do soccer right down there. You won't regret it at all. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope this helps if you're ever in Buenos Aires and want to watch a soccer game. If the video was useful, make sure to subscribe, like the video, drop me a comment, and share it with all your sports-loving traveling friends out there. And if you're wondering where in the world I am now, check out Firsthand Globe on Twitter and Firsthand Globetrotting on Instagram. And remember, it's an incredible world out there, so pick up your passport and do some firsthand globetrotting of your own.